Let me introduce myself. My name is Sylvia Romeda Utasoid with student ID 123490004 from the RB Practicum class. Here I will explain about timers and ladder circuits created using PLC circuits on the PLC trainer board. PLC timer application in pneumatic systems. Practical objectives 1. Understand the operation principle of PLC timer or on delay pulse in automation system. 2. Apply PLC timers to control the operation sequence of pneumatic actuators or single or double acting cylinders. Third, train students' skills in reading and creating ladder diagrams based on timer. Timer in PLCs are internal instructions used to provide a time delay or to set the duration for which an output remains active according to system's requirements. This timer functions like digital stopwatch that start running once the input conditions are met. A timer in PLC, programmable logic control, is a function used to delay or control the execution of a process for a specific period. Timers are widely used in automation systems to create time-based operations such as delays, countdowns, or sequential control. There are different types of timers: on delay, off delay, retentive timer. But in this program, we see an on delay timer or TIM with a base time of 100 milliseconds. Example TIM 000015 means the timer address is 0000 and the British value is 15.100 milliseconds or 55,000 milliseconds 5 seconds. System on or off control, input 0.00 on button and input 0.01 of button are used to start or stop the system. When on is pressed, coil W0.00 system is energized. When off is pressed, the system is deactivated. First timer or T0000 timer. When the system's W0.00 is active, timer T00 starts counting. Preset value hashtag 15 or 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, output is activated. This timer is used as a delay before the next process. Second timer or timer on activated by PB mundur and the condition of timer. When both conditions conditions are met, T0001 starts counting for 5 seconds. After it finishes, call is activated. Solenoid output control or key 100. The solenoid is activated only when the system is on. Timer is done. Timer is done. This means the solenoid energizes after a sequence of 2 timer delays or 2 countdowns of 5 seconds each. Start systems. Press on button. System call is energized. First delay after 5 seconds. Timer output is on. Press PB the start timer. Second delay after another 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Timer output is on. Solenoid on. When both timers are complete, the output call keys 100 solenoid is energized. Stop system. Press off button. All timers are solenoid reset. Trainer both connection. The on-off push buttons are connected to the input terminals of the PLC 0.00, 0.01, and 0.02. The output solenoid is connected to key 100 on the output terminal. The PLC CPU module in the trainer processes the ladder program, and after the timing sequence, the solenoid will activate. Ladder PLC. Trainer board and wiring. The push buttons or red buttons are used as inputs. Second, the PLC module in the middle, CPU1 receives the signal from the input buttons. The output terminals are connected to actuators, in this case a solenoid coil. The wiring with red, yellow, and black cables connect the input buttons and output device to the PLC input or output modules. Input address means input number 0 bit or bit 0. This is the on button. Second, input for off button. Third, input for PB push button used to activate the second timer. Fourth, internal relay or work bit used as a system on flag. Fifth, another internal relay used to start timer condition. Sixth, timers has a present value of #15, meaning 15.100 milliseconds. 5,000 milliseconds, 5 seconds. Finally, 100 is output address. Key means output, 100 means the first output channel. This is connected to the solenoid. How the program works. Press on button, systems. Press on button, system. System is internal relay or flag for system on. Timer runs for 5 seconds. Press push button. Timer runs for 5 seconds. After both timers are finished, solenoid 100 turns on. Press off button. System stops. Solenoid turns off. Sekian dan terima kasih. Thank you so much.
Ready dipencet itu PP1 nya.
Oh, pantes. Banyak
In this video, I will demonstrate the use of a PLC with a simple ladder program that controls a solenoid using timers. The PLC trainer board that I am using is the product scientific training set, which includes input push buttons, output indicators, and wiring terminals connected to the PLC module. The on and off push buttons are connected to the PLC inputs. The PB push button for reverse or start delay is also connected to another PLC input. The solenoid coil is connected for the PLC output. Additional wiring connects the power supply to the PLC CPU and the input or output modules. System start or stop. The on button, internal relay flag for system on, activates the internal relay for which we call system on. The off button input reset the system. This works as a latch circuit to keep the system activated. First timer T0000. When the system is activated, timer starts counting. The timer is set to 5 seconds. Value #15.100 milliseconds. After 5 seconds, the output of becomes true. Second timer. The second timer starts when the system is activated and the PB button is pressed input. This timer is also set to 5 seconds. After another 5 seconds, the output of becomes true. Solenoid output. Finally, the solenoid output is activated only when the system is on, timer is complete, timer internal relay for system on is complete, timer internal relay or flag for system timer on. This ensures that the solenoid energizes with an control delay sequence. Operation sequence. Step 1. Press on button, system starts. Step 2. Timer 0000 counts 5 seconds. Step 3. Step 3. Press PB button, timer internal relay flag for system on, start and counts 5 seconds. Step 4. After both the timer finishes, the solenoid is energized. Step 5. Press off button, the system stops and the solenoid turns off. In conclusion, this PLC program demonstrates how to use timers to control an output device with a sequence of delays. Combination of ladder logic and wiring on the trainer board allow us to simulate a real industrial automation process.